Guys, Clark here from Iron Lung Reviews. Got something really cool today. It's the first time Grace and Hazel have ever attempted this. I think it turned out spectacular. Dual 26650. It's the Bungo Box. Big, sturdy, wonderful Bungo Box. Had it about 2 days. Hadn't used it the entire time because I am prone to disaster with certain things, and I wanted it to be nice when I had time to sit down and show you guys this thing. I've got a Origini on top of it, built to about 0.20. Hits great. Sorry. When you see the internals, you will understand what they were trying to do was get rid of the old dreaded hot button. They've changed a couple of things on the inside, so I'll show you. So let me take this off here because it will leak. First thing she wanted me to show you guys. It's got a threaded 510 connector for adjustment up and down. Everybody's had an RDA at one point or another where they've screwed onto a box and the 510 pin here was not long enough. Even though this one has a screw in it, threaded screw, it does not unscrew up and down. And yes, it is authentic. I do not rock clone stuff. Sorry, just my preference. But either way, it does not go up and down, so with this, I am able to put this on here flush. It is ran all the way down, so if you have a 510 connector on an RDA that say doesn't go far enough down, obviously you guys are getting the point. I'm going to shut up. First thing, anodized aluminum, about 2 millimeters thick, really nice engraving on it. You'll notice the little hole here. That does absolutely nothing. You can pretend it's a battery vent, but in reality what it is, it's where they hang it up to do the anodizing. It's got a really nice deep engraving. It's called the Bungo Box. She was going to name it something else, but unfortunately the name is copyrighted. So if you can look at this and tell what it was probably going to be called, good on you, because I can't tell you. But either way, very nice aluminum door. And here's your jump start kit for your car. Two 26650s, and you can see right in there the contact, and the throw is, that's it right there, just that. It's got a nice stiff button on it. But like I said, the throw is so small that you just barely touch this thing and you're firing. So you got your screws down here. Let's unscrew these batteries and show you this massive ground they've got in here. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's like they took a screwdriver and threaded it and put it in there. You got your stainless steel top and bottom plates. These buttons up here do not float, they are set. You do have, like I said, the 510. It does unscrew. I'm going to try and see if you can look right here. So look right there at that little piece, and you can watch it go up and down if I can get the screwdriver in there. See, it's moving up and down there. That is all the way down. So, adjustable 510, you got your solid brass bar here, the button solid brass. It does not come polished, unfortunately. I polished it myself because I'm a bling whore. You got your stainless steel up top, got magnets, nice strong magnets as a matter of fact. They're sticking to my screwdriver here. And you got your usual G&H vapors in the 510 connector. Now these are all hand sanded. CNC cut. This part right here, I will point out, it doesn't really concern me as far as it being a weak point in the box, but what I do suggest is when you put the batteries in, positives go up, by the way, people. When you put the batteries in, you tighten these screws. Once you feel a little resistance after it's contacted, just give it one little a little tiny turn, and that is all you need. Do not force these batteries up against there, because if you tighten them up, this part here does tend to want to move up. It is wood, it is not metal. This thing is not indestructible, even though it looks it. So batteries go in, tighten them up, they will not come out, okay? You can drop it on the counter, they will not come out. They're still in there, okay? So, that's it. You got this nice little flex bar in there that just barely moves. This thing is built like a brick shit house. I mean, it is solid, thick, and they're going to come in two types of wood. Teak, which is not what this is. I'm going to say it wrong. I've asked her 3 times what it's called, but I'm going to attempt it and say it's Bulawan, which is what this is. And if I'm not mistaken, my G&H V2 was that red colored wood. Now, if you'll notice, this is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got this 3-dimensional hue to it on these waves that go down here. I did put tung oil on this when I got it. It does not come with any wax. Thank the Lord they don't put wax on this wood. I'm sick of that wax. They left it untreated, so when you get it, it's got a red tint to it because of the wood, but since the wood is indigenous to the Philippines, you are going to need to put some sort of protector on it, and I highly recommend tung oil. Now, you can get tung oil at any kind of hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, True Value, but you can get good tung oil, and I think it's called True Tung, online. It's a little more expensive, but it's so worth the investment. A little bit goes a long way. You cannot put too much on. It just keeps soaking it up, and then the polymers in the oil react with the wood, and it, I don't want to use the word stabilizes, but it makes it really hard on the inside once it penetrates this wood, and you get this really nice red. It's beautiful. These lines are really nice right here. The door just drops on, doesn't come off. Very nice. It's got some weight to it. You're gonna like it. I believe you are. Let's put this back on here and give it a vape. For those of you that have not dealt with Grace in the past, I will tell you how to get in contact with her. But like I said, I've got this built to about a 0.18 to 0.20. This is the ultimate all-day vape, ultimate sub ohmers box. I don't think there's any build limit you could put on here that's going to hurt this box. If you do, you've done something impressive. This is it. This is what you need, in my opinion, if you want a box that's going to last you all day. Now, like I said, 0.18 to 0.20, I vape like a train. Any second that I'm not working where I work, this is in my hand, and I'm just toking on this thing non-stop. On the weekends, literally from the minute I get up to the minute I go to bed, I'm vaping on something. I might not vape this all day long, but at the end of the day, 50% I vape this, and 4.2 volts at the beginning. At the end was about 3.6, 3.7. So the batteries were dead. But like I said, I might have hit this thing 300 times. I didn't keep count. I don't know what I hit it, but I vaped it all day long, so definitely an all-day vape. So now, you do get an authenticity card with it. If you don't know how to get in touch with Grace, she is on Facebook. They got a group, Vapors Collection. It's a secret group. If you request to join, you can get in. She'll let you in. But the web address for Facebook, facebook.com/Vapors Collection. Her email address is vaporscollection@gmail.com, and it's VAPERS. And Instagram is Vapors Collection. So give her a shout. There are 100 of these. Now I've got this one, which is mine. This is number 1. I actually won one in her raffle. I will be receiving that very soon. I'm sure she's got one, and I know she sent one out to a fella in my area. So do the math. What is that? 96 of them left. I do not know the price. I haven't asked her the price. That's your job. Go on there, get you one. So remember, vaping's a lifestyle, and life is good.